I was making my video on getting out of a rut. Check it out, it's already on my channel. And I was thinking about how we get stuck in repetitive thoughts and behaviors, which then got me thinking about why we put things off until tomorrow. I conjured this image of this magical, fantastical, mysterious place where all our potential goes to die, and it's called tomorrow. So why do we do this? While I think there's so many reasons, I'll do my best to outline some of them here and see if any of them resonate with you. Then what I want you to do, and bear with me here, is not do these things. Just stop. First up, we have what we call immediate gratification. We're wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain. Tasks that are perceived as difficult, unpleasant, or boring can lead people to choose more enjoyable activities in the present moment, even if they have long-term consequences. You know you should start your essay, but that YouTube video is easier and immediately satisfying. Or you know you have to get to bed so you have enough sleep, but you're 2 hours into a 4-hour doom scrolling session and you've already seen some interesting and entertaining things that made the session worthwhile. Next, we have the old chestnut of fear. The fear of not performing well or making mistakes can paralyze individuals, leading them to delay starting tasks. This fear can stem from perfectionism, where the pressure to perform flawlessly makes the task seem overwhelming. Then we have the lack of motivation. If you're not driven or don't see the value in what you're doing, you're more likely to postpone it. A lack of clear goals or purpose can definitely add to low motivation. Let's face it, some tasks just suck. The more they suck, the more likely we are to delay doing it, while preferring to do activities that are more enjoyable and less taxing. Does anyone else struggle with time management and task prioritization? Sometimes we underestimate or overestimate how long something will take, and this can lead to delays in doing them. For me, I overestimate how long it will take to do vacuuming, and so it seems really unappealing. But when I do it, I realize it never takes as long as my mind tells me it'll take. Decision paralysis is an interesting one too. Like trying to decide what to eat in a modern day food court, we have so many options that choosing can be daunting and lead to no decisions and frustration. These next two are a little deeper, but well worth a mention. So sometimes procrastination or putting things off can be a way to cope with negative emotions such as anxiety, stress, or low self-esteem. By delaying tasks, individuals may temporarily avoid these uncomfortable feelings. The other deeper one is the old inner rebel, often fueled by resentment. Sometimes putting things off can be a form of passive resistance or rebellion against authority to impose tasks. This can be seen in both personal and professional contexts, and make no mistake, we can rebel against our own rules too. Watch out for the inner rebel. So what do we do about all this? Bring yourself back into today and stop pretending like tomorrow is a place where anything will happen. We can monitor the lies that our minds tell us and be more careful with what it says. A large portion of the response to the reasons we might procrastinate I gave before really revolve around the way our mind lies to us in the pursuit of comfort. A lie for immediate gratification is that fun and pleasurable stuff now is better than later. Well, because you never know, there may not be a later. We do know from that famous marshmallow study with kids, you know, the one where if the kid could hold off eating the marshmallow, there was a promise of more later. Well, researchers following up on those kids later in life noticed that those who delayed their immediate gratification in the study tended to do better as adults over several success markers. The lie in the fear of failure is multifaceted. The idea that you should be great at things you start doing is a lie. So is the idea that failure is bad. It's said that you either succeed or you learn, so don't rob yourself of learning opportunities. Fear is a great signal and important to tune into because it can tell us useful information about things that might actually be dangerous. But don't let it rule or govern your behaviors. Courage is the antidote. So have courage and try. Then fail and try again and again. I need motivation before I do something is another one of those lies. There are many things we can do, even though we don't want to. And also, something worth knowing is that routine equals motivation. This goes for task aversion too. Just because it's unpleasant doesn't mean we shouldn't do it. We can't just go around doing things that we like. It doesn't work that way. While this idea seems like ancient wisdom, modern scientific examinations are confirming the idea that if we expose ourselves voluntarily to some pain, small enough doses, then pleasure and other benefits will follow. Making a decision in a sea of possibilities is difficult, but this is one where if you don't fear failure and you're able to connect with your intuitions, you can choose something for yourself and see what happens. When your entire sense of self-worth doesn't depend on the outcome, which incidentally is also a lie, you'll be more likely to just try things and see what happens. And finally, when addressing the internal rebel, there is a petulant child at the heart of it all who's using their adult-sized body to have a childlike internal tantrum. Basically, internally stamping your foot and saying, "I don't wanna." Hush, child, it's okay. Now go and do it. There. Self-soothe and get on with it. There you have it, folks. Stay out of the lie and the fantasy of tomorrow and start bringing yourself into the world of today and the present moment. The only moment where things can and will happen. Just imagine tomorrow will become your today, and then you'll just do the same thing again by putting off the thing you were meant to do today until tomorrow. So stay in the moment and get it done. In the wise words of Master Oogway from Kung Fu Panda, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. I hope you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching till the end. If you liked what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Leave a comment if you want to comment, or have any suggestions on what other videos you might like to see. As always, for bookings and appointments, please call or reach us through our website, and I'll see you at the next one.